Hey everybody, this is the third take trying to make this video for you. Those cats, man, they can be like children. All right, so happy Valentine's Day. Yay! I'm going to ask the angels and the fairies to be here with us. Because we could use a little laughter and silliness and joy, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let go of any stress between you guys. Let it go. Okay? Because it's time to start anew and let all the past just be gone. Past be gone. Okay. So hopefully you've looked at the cards. And if you figured out whether you resonate with the Tarot Mucha, the Romance deck, or the Lover's Path Tarot. Because we're going to look at all three. And one of them or all of them may resonate for you. But Spirit was saying that they want me to pull a card for the collective energy of both the masculine and the feminine collectively at this time. So I thought that would be very interesting to see what I pull up for everybody watching this. Like everybody watching this for the collective, for the majority of the people watching this who have a true love and are on the true love journey, this is going to describe where you're at right now. Ooh, the spiral or the whirlwind or something like that. I'm gonna set that right there. Okay. The eyes. Okay, I was a little off. Maybe that's what I've called it in my mind when I see it. That's so funny. Okay. Eyes reflecting inner visions. Okay. The eyes of the goddess predict a deep and heartfelt transformation in your perception of relationships. Whoa, whether it's with your family, lovers, yourself, friends, or peers, or your environment even. Replace projection with vision. And I was just talking in my last video about messages from Spirit. I was talking about how we're projecting onto our pets and our children, saying things like, you're selfish and stop being in your ego, and things like that they don't even understand or have a clue of what that's about. And it's your duty, to show them slowly but surely, even by example, what those things mean before you start like imposing those types of those ideologies on them. But so if your view of the world has been blinded by fear, distrust, or scarcity, use your imagination to replace old, self-defeating and self-limiting illusions. Imagine seeing the world through the eyes of a child. Wow. This all goes together. I just made that child video, that Just for Kids video too. Carry the eyes of the goddess with you to know the way it can be, that it can be. Patriarchal institutions thrive on helplessness and despair. Dudes, this book is so old. Let your goddess guides show you the world through the perspective of fullness, reflecting and acting on a picture of wholeness and holiness. Observe and trust the stillness. Learn by watching the trees grow. Listen to the wise woman within. She is your witness. You may have to take another path. The one you're contemplating may be attractive for all the wrong reasons. The unknown is frightening. Oh my gosh, I just talked about that in my messages from Spirit about embracing change. So compulsive action is often mindless. Look into the eyes of love. There is a reward for you waiting. It may slow your momentum, but will focus your intent and purposes. And like Artemis, do not release the arrow until you are sure of your target. So, wow, that seems really appropriate right now. Holy cow. So stop thinking in terms of lack or scarcity. Stop thinking your abundance will come through material things and logic. Start to know that when you follow your heart, that's when the abundance comes. That's just so many people don't understand is that, sorry, is that when you trust spirit completely and you're not coming from that lack, doors open up for you. It's like the whole universe conspires to help you succeed. If and when you take action, when you're intuitively prompted, not logically prompted, not when it's the right time, not when your project is over, or when you've made this or that happen. When you feel the prompting from spirit to take action, it's time to take action like right now, and then you're amply rewarded for that. I've seen the evidence of that in my life so many times I can't tell you. So I am telling you that with complete and utter confidence, even utter confidence. Okay, so let's take a look at Mucha. What's this one thinking? What's this guy thinking? This divine masculine spirit, help us to see what this masculine's thinking or feeling. Help us to see what this masculine's thinking or feeling, please. Okay. I just looked at the word empath on that bottle here. So I feel like you guys are taking on each other's enemies. You got enemies? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These mistakes are not mistakes in these videos because I'm channeling. So, and they just said, but who cares? So, all right. So some of you, there's so many messages coming through right now. Okay. So your divine counterpart is feeling you intuitively, or feel, we say it's in the 5D, but just in another realm or energetically is what we mean by that. Another dimension. You're feeling or sensing your other person, or feeling them getting close, or, you're sensing or feeling them in another way. So, but I feel like both of you are empaths, and you're realizing that and knowing that now, and you're able to identify when you're taking on somebody else's feelings. So then you also have the element of when they just said that you're taking on each other's enemies. So I feel like one of the reasons perhaps that this masculine has not come forward. Oh my gosh. And I just looked at perfect potion. I feel like there may be something kind of along the lines of trickery, or somebody, the old lady in Snow White that offered her the apple. Oh, like all this temptation. It'll be wonderful. Just take a bite of the apple, my dear. Just take the bite of the apple. It will be wonderful. It will turn out perfect. And it's a total lie. Am I right? Yes. So this masculine has been lied to, or given a potion, even like a love potion or something, accidentally, but not accidentally. He accidentally took it, but it was given to him on purpose, like some kind of a love spell. And it was because of his enemies, not wanting him to be happy, not wanting him to be fulfilled. And I just looked at the word Australia. So maybe it had something to do, maybe he got the potion in Australia, or maybe he lives in Australia, or some type of, but he's going to have victory over it. He's going to have victory. So don't worry. Okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, let's look at like 3. And if I need a clarifier, it'll be there. Okay. Wow. He was betrayed, you guys. This masculine was betrayed. And he was left for dead. They didn't think he'd get back up. They totally, maybe they made him, oh my gosh. Maybe they made him love that karmic. Maybe it's, oh my gosh. And then they left him for dead. Oh, he'll for sure die from this one. He's never going to come back from that. And maybe they were surprised by that, because he does end up having the victory here. So it made him hold back. He wasn't coming for you, and he just got really betrayed by somebody. He just got, his enemy knocked him down and thought he was dead and walked away. And then you come along. He's like, hell no, am I going to show you what I feel for you? No. In fact, I'm going to make it all about money. I'm going to hold on to my money. I'm not going to share with anybody anymore. I opened my heart up. Little did he know he had a love spell put on him. I opened my heart up. I gave everything. And I'm not doing that again. And they knew that betraying him would do that. They tricked him. Let's see what this one says. Oh, wow. So it kept him in a self-imposed prison. Like, no, 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 no. And I feel like oh, I'm not worthy, She's like, oh, I can't break out of this toilet paper wrapped around me, even though that would be so easy. Like kind of pretending like I just can't. So 10, 4, and 8. So that's a hell of a lot of swords. This is like some serious overthinking right here. Maybe part of the spell was like, once you're crushed by this person, you're not going to ever love again. You're going to hold back from everything. Now, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so looking at the other side of this, so that's like 18 swords, which equals 9, which is a fear of missing out. So I think he spent a lot of time in this energy of worry whether he's going to get betrayed again, whether he's going to get stabbed in the back again. He's got major trust issues, or did, which made him hold back. But being that this is a 10 would mean that he is at the end of that period of holding back. And he's finally maybe seen the toilet paper for what it is being toilet paper, because we saw that triumph card underneath it. So he's overcome these things. He's overcome the betrayal. He doesn't want to hold back anymore. And he wants to bust through. He's seeing these illusions for what they were, just self-imposed, ideas that he had in his mind about what was going on, or what he would experience with you. He thought it would be the same as what happened with the karmic. So he just guarded his heart and protected his heart. Yeah, he went inside like a hermit. He just totally went inside like a hermit, was scared. I don't deserve love. Like made him just turn into kind of a martyr about love. He's like, he just said, not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not going to go through that again. So this might explain why he's been doing what he's been doing. But what has he also been thinking? What has made him shift out of this energy to have a victory? What is it about this divine feminine? That's the thing about true love, is their love inspires them to come out of places like this. You're truly beautiful inside and out. So that's what took him out of his darkness, is your beauty inside and out. That's awesome. I admire your confidence. So that is starting to take him out of his shell, or has taken him out of his shell, because he's seen how courageous you've been, how brave you've been in some area of your life. You brighten the day of those around you. He wants to be like that. He wants to quit holding his light back to himself, and he wants to share his light with the world, even if it's just your guys' world, He wants to be that bright light in your day. He wants to brighten your day. Okay, so you have great taste. He's like, well, you like me, you've got great taste. Okay, so what does Mary Magdalene have to say about this masculine who was betrayed and left for dead, given some kind of crazy love potion, and, is having his victory? Apparently, he's going to be having his victory. Okay. Purgatory. All right, let's see what purgatory says. So let's see now. I just read the resurrection and the real you. He is resurrecting himself, coming out of that hermit mode with his little lantern, and it's going to look like that. It's going to be like blinding. Wow. Okay. The emotional ups and downs you were experiencing are part of the healing process, through which all that no longer serves you is being transformed and released. Though it may not seem like it, this is a positive time for you. To help facilitate the healing process, make a list of anything you feel no longer serves a useful purpose in your life. Include in this list all negative thoughts and fears. Once you've made your list, practice the following meditation. Okay, so we don't need to do that right now. We're going to do a blissing instead. Transformation sometimes means that we need to let something go. Trust in this process. All you surrender will automatically be healed and replaced with something more suitable. So he's going to come out bright, shining like the sun that he is. And he is going to have that victory because of the healing that he's been going through, and all the emotional ups and downs has caused some stability to happen. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. He's gaining valiant courage now because of these things about you, your beauty, your inner beauty, your confidence, and him wanting to brighten your day. He wants to come to you like this, even after all of this that he's been through. Oh my God, you guys, that's the victory card. Do you see where it is? It's like in the middle, randomly in the middle of the deck. He's gonna have his valiant courage and come to you for that victory. And that's also public accolades. That's also like letting things be known publicly. So he may be announcing to his family or his friends or whoever is even opposed to him, like, you did not conquer me. You did not win. I won, because now I get my true love and the spell is broken. And now I know what love really is. And it's not that garbage you were trying to feed me full of. And it's not that garbage person you were trying to trick me into loving, or you did trick me into loving and I fell for it. And now I'm back up on my rightful horse, going toward my rightful person, the person I meant to have this victory with. And I will have victory. I will have victory after that betrayal. Forget you. So that's going to be his sweet revenge, is not really caring, not really caring anymore. Knowing his worth. This person knows their worth, and they come out of the darkness. They come out of being a hermit, and they know that they deserve to go on a new journey and to have, and they love themselves enough to want to come out of that, to snap out of that. And I just looked at the words organize for success over here. So I feel like that's what he's been doing, kind of getting ready to have his success with you. He's known that conditions weren't right, but now, oh my gosh, he was being told, like, for a while when he was in that hermit mode and he was like licking his wounds and healing from that. No, conditions are not favorable right now. Wait and look into other options and ask your angels to guide and comfort you through his healing, And then now he's being told, okay, go. Take action. You're in touch with the truth of the situation now that the spell's been lifted, however it was. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Wow. This so goes with the last couple of readings, or a few readings that I've been doing. This is so amazing. My nose is itching too for confirmation. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I feel like pulling one of these. Balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving, receiving. So I feel like, he wants to cultivate that kind of reciprocative feeling between the two of you, rather than just taking and taking while, staying all tucked into his turtle shell. Now it's time he wants to actually give back and build rapport, like be your best friend for you, like he's never been before, like really show up for you. That doesn't mean not being romantic. It just means, building the rapport, building that friendship aspect that you have to have there as a foundation to build a solid relationship on. You can't have just sex, just passion, just, trust me. And there has to be no force about it. It's got to be just a kindred spirits coming together with that rapport. So he's going to come trying to build that with you. He's going to come trying to build that with you. Okay. That was a beautiful message. So I'm going to do a blessing. Yeah, I'm going to do a blessing right now. They just reminded me to do a blessing for him, and then we'll get a Kuan Yin message for him as well. Yeah, he's laying the burden down. Look at that. The bottom of the deck just got sat down there. He's going away from all the drama and all the nonsense and all the lies. And he's done with it. He's done with feeling insecure. He's going after his true love that he's been spying on for a while. He wants his happy family. Wow. The psychic. Maybe he knows you're really intuitive, or you're just really wise and balanced. Yeah, he's going to be coming out of hiding. Oh, now the cards are all backwards. So, but don't worry about taking on his enemy either. We'll do protection for that as well, because that did come up. Yeah, and that's fine. Whatever you have to take on, I'm sure you're willing, because that's what true love does. You can take on his enemies. You guys don't have any enemies as long as you're following, divine promptings. You're following God, you're following spirit and those promptings. You're not going to have any problem. Who cares who his enemies are and what they're capable of. So okay. Natin sa sushihin na haakin. Hapon pama na ake. Sanse shila hapon pama na tekena. Hala ante eke sa shihipon. Ha lakain na pa umaan. Chin chin. He's like breathing like, oh wow, you're willing to take that on. Holy cow, Of course you are. Of course you are. So I feel like, I don't know if any of you guys have some amber or amber paste, but I feel like that would be like a good thing right now. It smells incredible. It's called amber paste. I can't read it very clearly. Okay. It smells like vanilla basically. Okay, so what's his Kuan Yin message? Whoa, this got mixed up too. Guess I'll take that one. Right? Sorry about the sun. I'm all apologizing for the sun. No, we want the sun to come out. It's just so bright, though, it's hard to see the cards. The hand gentles the war. No matter how much chaos there seems to be in your world, trust it. So this, those enemies that we're talking about, may cause a lot of trouble for you guys. But they're saying it's okay. It's just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your life. When it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. Oh my gosh, you might be bringing peace to those enemies that your masculine has been facing. Wow, that's incredible. Wow. Hand that gentles the war. True love is going to be the hand that gentles the war. You guys coming together is going to be what ends it. You guys had to come together for it to end. If he kept giving into those enemies, then he was going to, then the war would keep going. So I've always said that true love and the world's condition right now are going hand in hand. The masculine, the divine masculine, has to choose true love. He has to be brave enough to choose his true love, even though it could be a rough path, because a lot of people will be opposing it because there are a lot of evil forces that don't want them coming together. But once he does, it ends the war. There's a part of them that know that we had that high priestess in there too, and we saw the moon in there too. So intuitively, he knows this. He knows that making the right choice right now is going to end the war. That is just so awesome. If you guys, if rose water resonates with you, I was really feeling that rose this morning when I picked it to put here. Okay. Yeah, and I just saw the word love, and this candle is called love. So there's love and rose and amber. What else? The sun. I'm just looking for symbology. There's a lotus. There's butterflies. Yeah, those are the main things right now. Okay, so let's look at masculine number 2. Masculine number 2, please. I feel like a botanical garden. I just looked at the word botanical here. So botanical garden he may have asked you for a second chance in a botanical garden, if that resonates for you, or wants to take you to a botanical garden to ask you for a second chance, possibly. That's not going to resonate for everybody. There's little winks and pings for everybody in different ways throughout these readings. They're not all, not all the signs and things are just for you. They could resonate for the next person. Tell us about the second masculine, please. And these all may be different aspects that are the same person, different things they want you to know, Okay. And then we'll have that there. At the bottom of the deck is forgiveness and learning. So I think they're going to be coming to you for forgiveness and learning. They've been going through a lot of lessons in forgiveness and learning, I feel. And you are the next one. It's like they've been practicing on all the other people too. And it's so that they could come to you with confidence and know what they're doing, because they've been working on this forgiveness and learning stuff. Children. It may involve children very soon in finances and career. So it's possible that he's learned some kind of a lesson in putting his career and finances above his family, his children. It could be that that he's learned that lesson. He's learned to balance his family life with his finances. It could be, I just felt like financial issues will be resolved very soon, maybe in regards to a child. Maybe they've been having to pay alimony or something like that, and now they're not going to have to, or now it's been lowered, or now it's been like reevaluated, or set right. Something about it maybe will be set right, or maybe all the above. It could be that he's wanting to get into another career that has something to do with children, helping children, or maybe even animals, because there are animals in there, because animals are kind of children too, they're pet children. Or it could be he's reassessing and taking a look at either being involved with children or having some kind of a career that really brings out the little kid in him. And if he loved animals and it made him feel like a little kid, then it could be a he or she. Your masculine could be a woman too, but wanting to get involved with children because it brings out like the inner child, and it's going to be healing the inner child. But he's going to clearly decide what he wants, or has clearly decided what he wants, so that you guys can start taking action on some of this. I feel like he's held out for a while, working up his confidence, doing all these different things. Maybe he's even working on forgiveness and learning with his child, so that he can come do a project with you and embrace you somehow about a financial or career decision. Like maybe you guys would be working together or something like that. All right. Express your love. Yeah. See, he's going to come express his love to you. Maybe he'll express that he wants to work with you. He wants to have children with you. He wants to share his child or children with you very soon. Very soon. Okay. So what's been getting him through this time of separation that they've been going through? He said you're the only person that he would trust to help raise his child. Whether he's had one yet or not, or like wants one, you're the only one. If you ever needed someone to talk to, just let me know. He feels like he could talk to you or share anything with you, and that you would listen to him and take him seriously, and like you really get him. Okay. You're one of the most helpful people I know. So maybe you've always been there for him, and maybe you're a great resource, like you're really resourceful, and he knows that. Or maybe he knows that maybe he trusts you so much that he knows that if he ever needed anything, he would reach out to you, and you would be the one who could really be there for him like he needs. Thank you for everything you do. You are so appreciated. So he's just really appreciated you this whole time, and maybe it's helped him to even evaluate if he's a very good father or mother, again, with the finances thing, maybe he was a bad father or mother because of, maybe he was, maybe this was just oh, wait a minute. Something about, or maybe if you've been together for a while, this is just not for everybody, obviously, because most of you are in separation, but if you're in a relationship and you haven't met his kids or her kids yet, I feel like that's going to happen really soon because of the trust and because of the way you have been there for them. Okay. All right. So, and we're going to do a Mary Magdalene message. All right, Mary Magdalene, what do you have to say about masculine number 2? Gratitude. Yeah, look how grateful he is. He's like super grateful for you. You must have just been that guiding light, the light at the end of the tunnel leading him home the whole time. Okay, gratitude. If you are struggling to make ends meet or experiencing challenging times in your career or business, you may overcome, isn't that funny? Career or business and challenging times. And you may overcome the present, let's see, you may overcome the present difficulty through gratitude. Stop dwelling on what you think is missing and be grateful for all you already have. I feel like for some of them, they have to choose love over money. Because like they've been kind of clinging. Remember the lack mentality that was common with everybody? So it may be that he is starting to realize or feel that maybe I do have the power to manifest the money by following God now, by following my heart. I feel like he's opening up his mind enough to know that now. There is so much in your life to be grateful for. And it's through gratitude and following that inner prompting in our hearts that the universe showers you with blessings. And I said that at the beginning. There's no need for negativity and fear, for this only serves to block the universal flow stream of abundance from flowing through. Have faith and be grateful. Focus on that which is positive, and all will be resolved and revealed soon. You may expect a positive outcome over the coming 3 months. So, those masculines who are watching this, watch my last video. You can look at the timestamps underneath the video, the one that talks about messages from spirit. Look at down on the timestamps, and there's one part that talks about what I do before bed. I want you to watch that and try that and practice that. And they just said, don't be a chicken. Don't be a chicken. They're challenging you. Don't be a chicken. Don't go for the obvious apple that's dangling off the tree. Don't just think that you get money by doing the logical steps, that you have to take a leap of faith and go toward love and know that you will be provided for. So that's going to be an important step here. Yeah, and I saw the real perfect potion is love. That's the real stuff. Okay. Love your body and live your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive. You can have it all, masculines. You guys can have it all. Just go toward love. You don't have to slave away doing that job forever. Incredible miracles happen when love comes together. People inherit money, or they're gifted money, or especially during these times. This is like the time of jackpots and lotteries happening here. People are going to be gifted tons of money just out of nowhere. Crazy miracles are happening up ahead. So you want to make sure that you're with the right person when all that happens, because you're going to feel really stupid not staying with that person that you love, having chosen your career because that seemed like the logical step to take. You're going to feel really dumb. So you just go express your love. Put your heart and your mind and your soul and your efforts and just put your all 100% into this expression of your love. And go be with that person and start building with that person, because you're going to have it all. The money, the children, the happiness, the joy, the waking up with relief, the going to bed happy every night. Living a life that you're proud of deep inside, your authentic integrity, just a feeling of satisfaction that's not faking it at all, just being happy. Okay. So let's get to masculine number 3. All right. All right, we're going to set that back here. All right. It's in the blocks and everything. All right. I love this deck. It's very romantic. You know, it's got like this neat artwork. Okay. So, Spirit, tell us about this masculine number 3, please. Okay. Which one is it? I flipped this one over and then we have this one here. So we'll do that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And I don't have the book with me too to look at this. So we'll just take a look here. So he's been contemplating. He's maybe been painting or drawing you. And maybe that's what you felt like to him is like, how do I make this come to life? How do I make this actually pop out of the picture and be here and where I am and stop being a monk, like I'm living up in the mountains away from everybody all alone? How do I get her to join me here? You know, what kind of song can I sing for her? What can I do? I don't want to be a monk all alone anymore, just dreaming of her. I want her in my life. So maybe he's going to have to make a sacrifice. Maybe he's got to get rid of a relationship that he's been in that's toxic, that's not good for him anymore. So he's been taking steps to get away from that person. And so he knows that there has to be some kind of a sacrifice, and the sacrifice might very well be just people pleasing in general. You know, everybody wanting a piece of him, everybody thinking they know what he needs to do next in his life. Just feeling bossed around at every corner, just not really anybody letting him weigh in on what he wants. It's like, damn, it's his life, right? It's his life, and he's sitting here spending all his spare time thinking of you and dreaming of you and drawing you, and you know, that's all he does. That's all he wants. Can you imagine doing that to a child? Like, you don't get what you want. You come do what I want. You shouldn't be doing that. Hopefully you're not doing that to your children. You know, let them go after what they dream of. Let them have what it is that they want. And 6 of Cups, I mean, that's him just thinking about you all the time. Maybe he's afraid that by the time he comes to you, it's going to be too late, and you're going to brush him off and you know, be like, it's too late. Too little effort, way too late. I have all these suitors who've sent me all these flowers, you know, and obviously she didn't pick any of them up. She's left them on the ground, but she's trying to act like, well, look at all these suitors who've sent me all these flowers. I'm going to go choose one of them, you know, and all she's waiting for is for him to say just the right thing, and she'll turn around and embrace him. She wants to be with him, even if she's acting like she's pushing him away. They both can't stop thinking about each other all the time. So what's gotten him through this time? What is he thinking about? Is he sitting there drawing or painting or just daydreaming about you? Okay, there we go. Well, okay. I guess I'll take all those. He has a lot to say. Oh my goodness. Okay. I appreciate the respect that you show other people. So he wants respect. These people, they don't respect him. They just tell him what to do. They just boss him around. They don't care what he wants. You know? They're people pleasing, and they're telling him to people please right along with them. Because misery loves company. You're a gift to those around you. And he wants to be a gift back. I hope my kid grows up to be like you. Aww. Your creativity is inspiring. I believe in you. Aww. So that's what's gotten him through. That's what's made him feel like He's got to get you out of his head. He's got to get you out of his head and take some kind of action. Maybe beat some people up or shrug some people off or blow them off, or maybe he needs to retreat to a mountain to go call you there. Maybe he's going to go to go someplace far, far away and then give you a call and be like, I'm coming to get you, or here's where I'm at. Come join me, All right, Mary, what do you have to say about these guys? Decision. Decision. That candle is called Soothe and Comfort. Not that you needed to know that, but in case you were wondering. Okay, decision. You have an important decision to make at present, and the decision you make now will affect many around you. Isn't that funny? We're talking about all the people pleasing. Be sure you know what you really want before you act. Take a few deep breaths and take time out to clear your mind, and you will know. See, going up to the mountains or something, going out in nature. We are all part of one creation, energetically interconnected, and therefore what affects one also affects the whole. When it's true love, though, I will say that it affects everybody to the positive ultimately. We are all part of one creation, energetically interconnected, and so we affect everybody. Everything you say and do, and everything you fail to say or do has a flow on effect. A positive effect can only be achieved by being true to yourself. The right decision is the one that sits comfortably inside your heart. Don't make your decision based on guilt or coercion or what you think you should do. Be true to you. For it is only by being true to yourself that you can be true to others. That is so true. So he is basing this decision, whatever he's going to be doing, he's basing this decision, really giving it a lot of thought on what he truly wants. He doesn't care so much about people pleasing anymore. He knows he's going to be in some kind of a battle, but he wants you in his life. He wants you in his life now. He believes in you. He wants you to help raise his kids. And he knows he'll get respected. Oh, love your body and live your dreams. So I'm going to pick another one too. But I want you to experience all that life has to offer. Yeah, see, he's been living everybody else's life, doing what they want. I want you to see the dreams come alive. Oh my God, I want you to see your dreams come alive out of this picture. I want you to see your dreams come alive in the world. When you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you, then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive, not suffer. Thrive. Okay, fairies, we need you guys to help these masculines to realize they're going to thrive. They're not going to be, in trouble. I mean, they could be in trouble, but, they can deal with it, and it'll end up in with a very positive result in the end. Oasis of hope. That's what his life has been like. It's just totally desolate, doing what everybody else wants. Oasis of hope. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, of winning against the odds. Remember that life thrives, hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. Wow. He believes in you. You need to believe in him. And you guys can get through any of this garbage you need to get through. Princess of Coins, you guys are going to be sitting on some money. I mean, you guys are going to be, I don't know if that is actually the Queen of Coins. No, well, the Princess of Coins would be more like the Page of Coins, maybe. But I said that, so, I mean, look at how big the coin is. So if this masculine is worried about money, that's definitely not anything to be worried about. And look at the heart flying. Just go share your heart. Yeah, and that's also the page of coins would be about sharing a message. So I just said that. So, all right. Okay, all right. I think we've gotten all of them. Let me just, oh, hang on. Whoa, you're going to be exceeding any expectations. You're going to soar into excellence when you overcome the people pleasing. A favorable outcome. What did I say? Favorable, not something you're going to regret. You're going to be really glad you did it. You're going to feel silly for not doing it sooner. Release your ex, the one who wanted all your money, or this one. The one that's like, no, don't go. I'm in trouble. You must rescue me. It's going to be hard on me if you whatever they're doing. Don't listen to that nonsense. Hello from heaven. Somebody is up in heaven thinking about you and trying to help you make the right decision here, which is to go toward your feminine. It's always to go toward your feminine. They're never going to say, no, wait, I think you should go to the karmic. I think you should go to that toxic relationship. Spend time in nature. Spend time in nature. Go ground and go get straight with God. Go through that transformation. Be the butterfly that comes out of that cocoon and go, flap your wings and go. Flap your wings and go. Say the funniest things. Multifaceted, ready to love again. It's been complicated juggling it, having this double life, right? There have been a lot of nonsense going on, but you know what? You're ready. You're ready for love. He's ready for love. No matter how complicated it's been and no matter how bad it's been, he's ready. Okay. Begin now. Take your first step. And I feel like one of these. It's time to decide. Did we not just get the decide card? It's time to decide. Make a decision now so that you can move forward and not be stuck thinking about this person forever. That person's not going to be around forever. This is because you don't feel worthy. But you know what? Get over it. Start living your life for you now. Watch for those signs and synchronicities and things. You got to pay attention here. Maybe it's because of something your father said to you, or what a bad father your dad was, or something like that. But be watching for signs and synchronicities. Maybe signs and synchronicities that have to do with your father too, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, since you're trying to decide yet, I'm going to ask a question for you to ask yourself. What kinds of good and beautiful things am I experiencing in this moment? So stay in the moment. That's all you got to do. Just go one step at a time and stay in the moment every single moment. And go watch my video on messages from spirit that talk about how, embracing change. Because I feel like some of you are just like, you don't want to rock the boat, but man, the boat needs to get rocked, and it needs to get rocked hard. And when that happens, it is going to really bring some beautiful, beautiful and much needed change. Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote for all of our problems. It's impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens in our heart, and changes our state. So, all right. So I'm just real quick going to also pull a card let me put these cards away so that the energy is focused, but I want to pull one of those cards also on advice for everybody right now, since we began with the collective feel for everybody, All right. So it's a card for the entire collective to hear right now, please. Is this the one? All right. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time for an upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? Maybe your father, because the last person was talking about a dad. What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place and just start affirming that? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your own result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Quit letting any of those old beliefs hold you back. Okay. So we're going to do a blessing on that. Oh, and let's get some advice from Mary Magdalene for everybody too. Confusion. Okay. Conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused, and you may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love and that which you think you must do. Isn't that crazy? These masculines, they really struggle with that, you guys. At the heart of this issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You are afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you to take is what? Take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking you must decide right now. Give yourself some time. And if possible, take a short break away from it all. Bring some peace and quiet into your life. And over the coming days, things will be clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. And others will understand in time. And probably be super, super grateful for it. I guarantee all of you masculines who are watching this, I guarantee you're going to feel really bad that you waited at all. You're going to be so relieved at the outcome of this. It's unbelievable. Even if bad stuff happens, you're still going to be so glad you made the decision. So glad. And it's going to be so different than anything you've ever even experienced before. And you know it. So take that leap of faith. And I'm about to sneeze. So that is a confirmation from the universe when I sneeze too. So, and I just looked at the words, the lover's path. And this is the lover's path. You're about to graduate. Just make sure you follow your heart so that you don't have the biggest regret of your life happen. Okay. Hampama anadains aseshihe lakeins. Hai na pimpamahana ila. Sensehela eshin kaipumpamaan. Taila kadina chains. Sasehe la on. Hapumpamaha anataisa. Shai he la pona. Valakadina taisanse. He la umpompanchinsa. Halakadina te isahana apomaana ai. I need another message from the collective using those romance cards. Okay, although they're all going different ways. Okay, here we go. Not all of them. Okay, and then I feel like we just have to do also a tarot spread. Okay, so Spirit, what do you want to tell the whole collective of everybody watching right now who are estranged from their loved one? Let your friends help you. Lean on their friends. Sometimes they can see things you can't see. And maybe they'll just be encouraging for you and help you to get through this. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here, so don't you worry about that. They're thinking about you just as much as you're thinking about them. And they're feeling you even sexually sometimes. So you guys have incredible intense chemistry. Don't you worry that the reason that they're staying away from you is unrequited love or any of that nonsense. Do not be believing any of those insecure thoughts. It's a past life relationship. You guys have known each other before. You got this. You guys already know how to handle each other. You know how to handle each other's moods. You know how to take care of each other better than anybody else possibly could if they tried. You guys are a whole other thing than anything that you've had before. So don't be insecure, either of you. Neither of you have anything to be insecure about. You've got incredible chemistry. It'll be amazing when you come together. And just let your friends be there for you. Your real friends, not those that would try to, steer you away from your love. Okay, so. Okay. You knew I was going to do 4 of those, huh? I felt like somebody was like, she's going to pull 4. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers, of course. This is your true love. This is the right decision to make, is to go with your true love. And you know this. Okay. It's a major decision, yes, but it is divinely guided. Look at that angel looking over the whole thing. So follow your passion. That's the King of Wands. He follows his passion, and he operates out of integrity. Okay, so do that and overcome whatever you have to. Okay. Wow. Okay. So your feminines, this is a message for the masculines. You've broken your feminine's heart. You've really broken your feminine's heart. She's been sitting there emotionally intelligent, kind, loving, compassionate, understanding. She's come into her power. She can make that broken heart float now. She's like, I can handle this. I'm strong. So she's become stronger as a result of what's gone on between you guys, but you still have been burdened by what you've done to her. You didn't even do it to her, but the pain that's been between you guys was really hard for her to endure at times. It's been almost impossible, I just heard. But she still has been sitting in that throne and trying to stay in her power and trying to stay seated in her rightful place, waiting for her king to come into the throne next to her and take his rightful place. Just lay that burden down once and for all, masculines. Lay the burden down. Lay all those sticks down. Aren't you tired of carrying those around? Those are all those things, all those other directions you're being pulled in, while you're breaking the person you love most into pieces. She keeps having to put herself back together again. But isn't it time you put that burden down and start looking at what you're capable of? The Magician's all about what tools, they're like MacGyver. I like to see them as like MacGyver. You're magical. This is the magic man. He can reach into his toolkit and get whatever he wants to, like what's going to open this door? What's going to open that door? What's going to open that? And you know what? Some of you who are uncertain about how to make your offer to your feminines, you know her better than anybody in your heart of hearts. So reach deep inside. What is it that would really tickle her? Make her smile or make her laugh. Really touch her heart so you can get through any defenses and get right to the heart of the matter. You are truly sorry for making her feel this way. Now, she's mature enough to know, those who follow my channel are mature enough to know that all this had to happen. They've grown stronger, like I said, in every way. They've become autonomous, sovereign, strong warriors. So you helped make that too. You helped create that too. But you're being encouraged to go fix that broken heart. Go mend that broken heart. Lay the burden down. And this is the ultimate mother. She could even fix the issues that you have with your mother. She could be a good mother. But she'll definitely help you heal your wounds. And she'll be there for you and she'll have your back. This little warrior's got your back. She's going to turn that broken heart when she's with you, and she's going to use all that strength to help you. Okay. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I think I'm going to put this out beforehand because this seems to be a message that's kind of building up to Valentine's Day as well, because some of these masculines are still trying to make a decision. So I'm going to put it out now. Everything will eventually, it's all divinely guided. This is temperance. Everything is all divinely guided ultimately. This true love relationship, it's divinely guided by the angels, by God itself. It will all balance out in time. Do not worry about the temporary sacrifices to be made now in order for that to happen. Love yourself. Stand up for yourself and have faith. Be courageous and do what's right for you. 7 of Wands. You're going to have that victory, but you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to be strong and put all your faith into this. This is also a message to those about our world right now. Speak your ultimate truth and be strong and have really good boundaries for your lover, for your true love. Wow, look at that fire you guys have, and look at the angel helping. I'm telling you guys, you have a bright future in all this passion. So get past your fears and insecurities and go heal things with your person. You won't be sorry you did. All right. This has been a Valentine's love message. I hope you guys enjoyed it and have a beautiful day. And I'll talk to you later.